Hi,
Hey, girl.
how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Doing great. So to start, I love part of what I like about the show is that like it feels like when you have bits with your friends and then you're like, oh, this would be funny if people saw it, but then they don't. This is like if people got to saw the bits with your friends. And I think
Yeah,
it's really cool. When you guys were doing it, did you guys have like favorite moments where you're like, I'm so glad we got to like show people like this thing?
I think that's all the time for us because, like, even in our daily lives, whenever we're not doing the show, if we know something crazy is about to happen, everyone's like, "Are you recording? Are you recording?
Yeah.
Get your phone out!" Like, we always make sure that any like crazy important thing, or like a prank we pull on someone, or like it's all we try to document everything.
And there's also cameras
in our
around
home.
Yeah,
all over all of our houses, so we never miss something. If someone falls or gets scared or let's say farts and shits on one of the couches, it's on camera. Not pointing any fingers because they're not in the room, but
And this season's really exciting for that because like there were some really special moments that were captured this season. There were some really funny moments that are captured this season. There are some sad moments that are captured this season. So I'm very excited for the captures.
Oh, and some scary moments.
They're scary.
yes, it was a roller coaster, and the seatbelt was unthreading.
How is it for you guys? Because being on a reality show is very different than kind of
1 second. Sorry,
Yeah.
1 second.
Our air conditioning just started whistling and hooping.
I know that was about to send everyone into a toast. Sorry.
That's okay. So how being on a reality show is obviously very different than putting yourself out there on your own because it's just different in theory. How is it kind of putting yourselves out there like that and being that vulnerable and fun for an audience and how they have been reacting to it?
I think doing it with the rest of the house and my, chosen family is the only way I could do it. I think like being alone, I would feel much more scared, but like I'm so comfortable with these people. I love these people. I'm my best self around these people. So like it's just easy with them.
It's very much like I've got my gang. You're not gonna fuck with me.
Yeah, you feel there's safety in numbers.
Yeah,
like,
we have each other's back regardless of what anyone was going through.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also I think it's a very unique and different show because most reality shows we're watching, it's either people are fighting with each other or it's a competition. Like you don't really have actual friendship kind of playing out and seeing what that is like. Has it been important for you guys to make sure like the fun aspects and the talk shows and all the bits come to life, but also that friendship is very clear to the audience?
Yeah, and I think you see a lot more of that this season. Like I said, and like Rylie said, there's a lot more reality involved in this season. So yeah, you definitely can see like how we just function as a friend group in general. What makes us laugh together?
What makes each person yell?
Well, and it's important because like you see every facet of our life kind of on this. Like you see the ups and downs.
You see us wake up,
and it's important for people, that are watching the show to know that it can exist. Because like, where do you really see this at? A bunch of queer people that live together and have been for over 10 years for a lot of us. Like, it's this very special situation, and I wish I could have seen it when I was younger. Like knowing there's hope.
Well,
like,
I just got goosebumps.
Right? Like it's true.
I also love, that this show has a lot of fun. Do you guys have a favorite bit or sketch or whatever it is that happened in season 2 that you're like, oh, people are gonna love this. I can't wait for them to get to see it.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know how to say it without giving it
Which
away.
one are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of the thing that I really one of the things that I really didn't want to do.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny. But I think that there is something special that me and Rylie did this
That's
season
exactly what
together
I was thinking of.
that I think
It
people
really,
are really gonna laugh at.
and if they don't,
They don't have a sense of humor.
I laughed for a good day.
It's real. It was
it.
really funny. It was one of my favorite experiences this season doing it.
Yes.
Oh my God, I love it. For last question I want to ask, so this show is so special, but what has been your favorite reaction like from fans heading into this second season? Like what was the one moment you're like, this is very sweet, I love this?
I think that our premiere party last year was just like incredible. Like you know, it was our very first season, and just seeing all that support and like, you know, what came immediately after with the show was insane. I would say that was my favorite moment.
Yeah, we were also, I believe, the quickest show to get picked up for a second season on the Wow Presents Plus app.
What we were told.
So cool.
That's what we were told. And it was the most watched premiere, I believe, of something on the app, which is fucking sickening and very telling of
How fierce we are.
how fierce we are and how fierce season 2 is gonna be, because we got a lot to live up to.
I love season 2. The parts I've seen of it so much, like it blows season 1 out of the water for me.
Season 1 canceled. Season 2, season 3.
Season 1, I don't know her. I don't know who she is.
Well, we know her because she's still iconic.
She's still cute, but this one really takes the cake.
But I can't wait for everyone to get to see it. Thank you guys so much for talking with me. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Rachel.
Thank you guys.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Thanks, Rachel. I'll move you back into the main session.
Awesome. Thanks.